வணக்கம் ஹலோ சிட்டி வியூவர்ஸ். வர்ணலதா சீஃப் ரிப்போர்ட்டர் ஹலோ சிட்டி டிவியில் பேசுகிறேன். வி ஹேவ் வித் அஸ் மிஸ்ஸஸ் விமலா ஏஞ்சலினா. இவங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு பெரிய 100 years old இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷனுங்க. இட்ஸ் நத்திங் எல்ஸ் பட் Bain School. It was started way back in the year 1929 by Miss E.M. Bain. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு ஸ்காட்டிஷ் மிஷனரி ஒருத்தங்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. இந்த இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் பார்த்திங்கன்னா சொல்லி போயிட்டே இருக்கலாம். இட்ஸ் grown as a banyan tree and it's been founded on the rock. The rock is nothing but the Lord Jesus Christங்க. And it has been founded on the rock of the Lord Jesus Christ. They do not compromise on their ethics and values. அது மட்டும் இல்லை, இந்த ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் வாக்கின் பண்ணுறாங்க, படித்தாங்க, அப்புறம் வெளியில் போகிறாங்க மட்டும் இல்லை, ethics and values they based on their ethics and values of this organization and it's like all-rounder of the student and solala. The student is been molded in an all-rounder manner, not only in studies but extracurricular activities, music, sports, எல்லா இதுல you tend to become the best. So இந்த இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷனை பற்றி நிறைய விஷயங்கள் அவங்க கிட்ட கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். வரீங்களா? போய் அவங்க கிட்ட ஒரு சின்ன ராந்தேவு வச்சுக்கலாமா? We have with us Mrs.Vimala Angelina, principal of Bain School, and அவங்கக்கிட்ட நிறைய விஷயங்கள் கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாமா? வாங்க போகலாம். It's a wonderful joyங்க, சரிங்களா? Awesome experience to meet one of the senior most educator who's running this big Banyan educational institution. She's not only an educator but has என்ன சொல்கிறது, a big band of students. நினைக்கிறேன் more than 1000 students are under her. It's not easy taskங்க to nurture them, to go about doing her daily activities. அவங்க கொஞ்சம் டைம் ஒதுக்கி நமக்கு வியூவர்ஸ்க்காக, ஹலோ சிட்டி வியூவர்ஸ்க்காக பேச போகிறாங்க. லெட்ஸ் கோ ஹெட் அண்ட் ஆஸ்க் a couple of questions so that she can throw insights to us. Ma'am, could you tell us something about yourself, ma'am? ஸ்கூலிங், உங்கள் காலேஜ், ஏன் டீச்சிங்கை சூஸ் பண்ணிங்க? இப்போலாம் ட்ரெண்டெலாம் மாறிடுச்சுல, மீடியா ஸ்பெஷலிஸ்ட் ஆகிடுறாங்க, சரியா, ஆண்ட்ராய்ட் ஸ்பெஷலிஸ்ட் ஆகிடுறாங்க. ஏன் டீச்சிங்கை நீங்கள் சூஸ் பண்ணிங்க? நீங்கள் நினச்சி பார்த்தீங்களா நம்ம ஒரு நாள் ஒரு பிரின்சிபலாக ஆகும்ன்ட்டு? அதை பற்றி எங்கள் ஹலோ சிட்டி வியூவர்ஸ்க்கு பேசுகிறீங்களா?
Hello everybody. First of all, I want to give all the praise and honor to the living God, Jesus Christ. Your question is very pleasing because I have been planning my career right from my childhood to come to teaching only. My family background also, almost all my relatives, my mother, all were teachers. So I have been brought up in such a tradition, so that teaching was my passion right from my childhood. I had worked as a teacher nearly for 18 years in one of the biggest schools in Chennai, and I have dedicated myself to the life of the children. I love to be with the children. I always feel the teaching profession is the very best profession because we are always in touch with the young minds, so that we too feel very young. Because that I have planned for teaching, I finished my post-graduation in English and then B.Ed and started my career in teaching. I am in this teaching field nearly for 25 years. I worked as a teacher in one of the biggest matriculation schools in Chennai. In the past 10 years, I have been working as a principal. I have a passion for teaching. I like to be with the children always because I like to work with young minds. And we feel very happy when we see and move with the children. My passion for teaching made me to participate in the Teaching Excellence Program conducted by the United Nations, and I stood first among the 900 candidates and got trained by the US government. And I have been a trainer and motivator for the teachers in Chennai and Coimbatore. My students scored state first rank 3 times consequently when I was working as a teacher. I feel I am blessed to be in this field.
Thank you so much for that awesome intro, ma'am. To get selected from the US government is something very big achievement, ma'am. Okay, and I think it's going to be an eye-opener for all our Hello City viewers, ma'am. Ma'am, could you tell us something about your learning management system in your school? How is it different from other schools? Okay, do you have activity based learning like educom and the mari or system? Does the student really get molded in all activities, ma'am. Been an all-rounder in sports, music and other things. இப்போ கொஞ்சம் insights கொடுக்க முடியுமா? How's the training system in your school?
Thank you, Ms. Lata, Chief Reporter from Hello City. Well, I'll give some insights about our school to you. In Bain School, we give secure, safe and free atmosphere to all our children. Our school is a second home to our children. I pray that good Lord Jesus provide all wonderful opportunities to them. You know, the first step of journey to success is always through the corridors and the stairs of the school. It is where the foundation stone of one's knowledge, wisdom and personality is laid, which leads to enriching life. In Bain, we understand and acknowledge the importance of the school in every child's life, and we help them to celebrate every activity that is taking place in school. We institute all our programs, plans and preparations for them not only to learn but enjoy doing it. Definitely, our teachers are second mothers at school. We would like to nurture every plant that has been planted in the garden of Bain to grow in a healthy environment and bear fruits. In Bain, we would like to encourage, empower and enhance them to climb greater heights in their career. Surely, Bain would be a fine ladder to your child to attain greater heights and success in life. We would also like to infuse and inculcate values to lead their life in a balanced way. We would like to provide all the best opportunities for them to explore, inquire and learn what they have to learn. We feel it our onerous responsibility to make them lifelong learners and prepare their mind for the same. We would be the partners in taking the learning curve progressive. Our journey with our students would continue and persuade them to attain international standards by providing global classrooms. Our motto is built on rock, that is built on Lord Jesus Christ. Our vision is to encapsulate each child to be successful learner, a confident individual and a responsible citizen and effective contributor to the society. We provide opportunities and motivate them to learn with the determination to reach greater heights, and also excel in curricular and co-curricular activities. Our aim is to infuse and inculcate value-based system in every child and aim for success only through values. We have an action plan, that is enhance and empower every child by providing continuous support and direction through internal and global classroom situations.
Ma'am, thank you for this beautiful explanation about your school nature of educating the child, ma'am. Learning management system ஆகட்டும், உங்கள் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா கரிக்குலர் ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸாக இருக்கட்டும், எப்படி நீங்கள் ஒரு பிள்ளையை மோல்ட் பண்ணுறீங்கன்னு ரொம்ப அழகாக சொல்லி கொடுத்தீங்க மேம். பைபிளில் ஒரு அழகான வசனம் இருக்குது, த ஃபியர் ஆஃப் த லார்ட் இஸ் த பிகினிங் ஆஃப் த விஸ்டம். எதுக்கு நமக்கு விஸ்டம் தேவை? இன்னொரு வசனம் படிச்சிருக்கேன், விஸ்டம் இஸ் த பிரின்சிபல் திங், கெட் இட்ன்றார் ஆண்டவர். எதுக்காக இந்த ரெண்டு வசனம் ஒரு பேஸாக இருக்கணும், ஒரு ஃபவுண்டேஷனாக இருக்கணும் ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட். சி, டுடே ஸ்டூடெண்ட் இஸ் அ குளோபல் சிட்டிசன் டுமாரோ, and he has the right to vote and he has been given a lot of privileges. Are children really making use of the opportunities given to them, or are they failing somewhere? Not everybody becomes Sachin Tendulkar, right ma'am? So other petri konja insights.
Ms. Lata, rightly you pointed out a verse from the Bible. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of the wisdom. The knowledge is available anywhere nowadays. The world is at the click of our finger. I hope that you understand. If you just click, everything comes to the screen through the internet. Children are exposed to so many things at the present day. Sky is the limit for these things. But in olden days it was not like that. Only from the school they gain knowledge. But with the worldly knowledge, we can solve only the worldly problems. But if the knowledge comes from the heaven, the divinity and knowledge put together, it is known as wisdom. That will help us to not only solve the problem, but lead our life in a very nice way, in a moral way, with the values. That what is lacking nowadays. We in Christian school should infuse this in the minds of the children. It's not alone. Knowledge alone is not going to take them to the greater heights. Because of this only, nowadays you see there is lot of confusion, terrorism, disorderliness, selfishness, and so many things happen. There is no humility among the children. Children forgot so many values. But if it is a divine knowledge, if God is guiding our children in each and every way, the scenario will be definitely different. So as an educators, we have to infuse this in our children. That's what the Bible said. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Once they are tuned in the value-based system, the success only through values, and God is watching us in all our activities, even the small things or for the bigger things, that we have to answerable to God. And one day, if that fear is guiding our children, definitely the world is going to be the best place to live, and all the life of the children will be a blessed life. And we have to try and infuse this value in our children. We have to first of all bring them out of fear. They need not fear for anything if God is on their side. And if they are going to take the guidance of God, the Almighty Jesus, with them, they can cross mountains and the seas and the oceans. So that will empower them and enrich them and excel them in their life.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am. ரொம்ப அழகாக பேசுனீங்க மேம். The fear of the Lord is the beginning of the wisdom. நம்ம எல்லாத்துக்கும் fear of the Lord வேணும்ல. எது அந்த காலத்தில் ஒரு பழமொழினா, தப்பு சேர்ந்த சாமி கண்ணு குத்திரும், தப்பு சேர்ந்த சாமி கண்ணு குத்திரும். இப்போ அந்த ஃபியரே போயிடுச்சு. தட் இஸ் வாட் ஐ பேசிக்லி ஃபீல். என்ன வேணாலும் யார் வேணாலும் என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணிக்கலாம், யாருக்கா கேட்குறதுக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறாங்க சில பேர். பட் த லார்ட் ஆல்வேஸ் சீஸ் எவ்ரி ஆக்ஷன் ஆஃப் அஸ். இப்போது ஐ ஒர்க் இன் அ கப்பல் ஆஃப் கார்ப்பரேட். அப்போது அந்த டைமில் வந்து டீம் ஒர்க் பிளேஸ் எ வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் ரோல். we have deadlines to finish our projects. It's not one man show. எல்லா இடத்துக்கும் டீம் ஒர்க் ஒருத்தரே எல்லாம் பண்ண முடியாது. It's beyond scope, and that person would feel stressed out. They'll feel like giving it up. Okay, the project எதுக்குடா எடுத்தோன்ட்டு. So how does teamwork play an important role in nurturing the student at Bain School? அதை பற்றி டீட்டெயில்டாக மேம் பேச போகிறாங்க. And she's going to also throw insights to the students as well as to the parents. So let's have a insight with her. Thank you.
Miss Lata, ஒரு நல்ல கொஸ்டின் கேட்டிருக்கீங்க. What is needed for the parents and the student in the present scenario? Nowadays, as I told you, teachers are the facilitators. Parents should engage their children in any one of the activities other than the studies. You all know, ideal mind is devil's workshop. So we should not leave them idle. Children should be continuously engaged in one or the other work, identifying their strength. That's what in corporate they say core competency. That is the responsibility of the teachers and the parents. We have to identify the core competency of a child and then keep engaging them in that field. Continually empower them, so that, as I told you, definitely they will excel. I'm going to just tell a small story to all the students and other viewers that will make you understand you better, and also give an answer to Miss Lata's question with regard to the teamwork. You all might have heard a story from the KG level, the hare and the tortoise. You know, the hare and the tortoise ran a race, And the turtle won the race because the hare was overconfident and slept for some time. By the time the turtle finished the race. And you also learned the moral of the story. Slow and steady wins the race. The story continues in the present version like this. The rabbit self-examined itself. Why it lost to the turtle. And then found out it was overconfident, lazy, and take things for granted. And the rabbit knows that it could run very fast. So what it did, it went and called the turtle again for a race. They both set in, they ran a race. This time, the rabbit was very confident, it started very fast, and it won the turtle by many miles. And you know, the fast and consistent always beat the slow and steady. It is good to be slow and steady, at the same time better to be fast and consistent. But the story hasn't ended here. Third time, the turtle thought of another plan, and it wanted to teach a lesson to the rabbit. So it called rabbit again for a race. This time it changed its route, and both set in. Ready, exit, go. The race started. Both started running. The rabbit was very fast until it reached the river bank. In between, it saw a river and it didn't know what to do. And it was just thinking for a while. By the time the turtle was plodding, jumped into the river, swam, and went to the other side and announced that it won the race. See, confident of the turtle? So you have to identify, like a turtle, your own competency, your own strength, and start working on your strength. This time, you identified your strength. So you know your victory point. When you self-examine yourself, you can definitely win. Fourth time, another race occurred. By this time, the turtle and the rabbit, they became friends. They both agreed to run a race. This time, what the rabbit did, the rabbit carried the turtle and ran very fast until the river bank. And once the river came, the turtle carried the rabbit and swam, and both of them reached the victory point. This is what we call teamwork. Some may be good in some, and some may not be good in something. So we, after identifying our core competency, try to work as a team. And you give your best to the society or to your friends and get the best from others. So as a team, if you work, definitely we win. And you see, slow and steady wins the race. Fast and consistent beat. Identifying the core competency and collaborate and cooperate with each other so that you can excel. So these are the things as a children that you have to do hereafter, because one product could be prepared in many countries. It would have been designed by someone in US, and some feature could have been added from some other country, and final product may come out from some other country. So you should learn how to adjust and accommodate with others, putting your strength and weaknesses together. With all this value, if you are going to do that, definitely you will have success, and when you do the best, God will definitely do the rest for you.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am, for that awesome interview. And your school is really founded on the rock, the Lord Jesus Christ. That is what I felt, ma'am. When I entered into your school, I felt the Lord's presence here. There was so much of serenity and peace in my heart. I said, Lord, what are you going to do here, Lord? Why have you brought me here, Lord? உள்ளுக்குள்ளே நான் கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கும்போது, and you made everything beautiful. இந்த இன்டர்வியூவில் இருந்த எல்லா சின்ன சின்ன விஷயத்துலேருந்து நீங்கள் பார்த்துக்கிட்டீங்க. ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஒன்ஸ் அகேன் மேம் ஃபார் ஸ்பெண்டிங் யுவர் குவாலிட்டி டைம். இவ்வளோ ஹெக்டிக் ஸ்கெடியூலில் இவ்வளோ ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸையும் மேனேஜ் பண்ணிவிட்டு, இவ்வளோ டீச்சர்ஸையும் மேனேஜ் பண்ணிவிட்டு, எங்கள் ஹலோ சிட்டி வியூவர்ஸுக்காக இவ்வளோ டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணி எங்களுக்காகவும் டீம் ஒர்க் என்ன, ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் நீங்கள் எவ்வளோ ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுறீங்க டெவலப் பண்ணுறதுக்கு, அவங்க ஸ்கில்ஸ் மட்டும் இல்லாமல் அவங்க எக்ஸ்ட்ரா கரிக்குலர் ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ்லேருந்து எல்லாமே ஒரு இன்டெப்த் இன்சைட் கொடுத்ததுக்காக ரொம்ப ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ். அண்ட் ஒன்ஸ் அகேன் ஹலோ சிட்டி வியூவர்ஸ், நீங்கள் இல்லாமல் நாங்கள் இல்லைங்க. அந்த டயலாக் நான் விடுறதாக இல்லை. வி வாண்ட் டு எஜுகேட் ஆர் ஹலோ சிட்டி வியூவர்ஸ் இந்த குளோபல் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ஸ்லேருந்து, எஜுகேஷனல் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ஸ்லேருந்து, டாக்டர்ஸ்லேருந்து நிறைய இன்டர்வியூஸ் எடுக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கேன். ஏன்னா வி கேர் ஃபார் யூ அண்ட் வி ஆர் தேர் ஃபார் யூ. கண்டினியூ டு சப்போர்ட் அஸ். இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு வாக் இன் ஃபார் எனி கவுன்சிலிங் ரிகார்டிங் எஜுகேஷன், எங்கள் பிள்ளைங்களுக்கு இந்த ஸ்கூல் தேவை, இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கிறிஸ்டியன் பேஸ்ட் ஸ்கூல் தேவை, எத்திக்ஸ் அண்ட் வேல்யூஸை பற்றி, கிறிஸ்டியன் எத்திக்ஸ் அண்ட் வேல்யூஸை பற்றி தெரிஞ்சுக்கணுன்னா, there's a number flashing, Bain ஸ்கூலோட numbers flashing on the screen. You can contact them and you can also walk in and meet Mrs.Vimala. அவங்கக்கிட்ட ஏதாவது டவுட்ஸ், குவரிஸ் அபவுட் தி இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் நீங்கள் கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். அண்ட் தேங்க்யூ மேம் ஒன்ஸ் அகேன் ஃபார் திஸ் awesome டைம். அண்ட் ஐ கேன் லிட்ரலி ஃபீல் த காட்ஸ் presence here. Continue to rock. All the best, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Lata, for spending your valuable time and also giving me a chance to interact with the Hello City viewers. As you said, I too feel the presence of God here. Sometime when we come with lot of tension and confusion, with different state of mind, once I enter the school, I feel very happy to see the children like butterflies. They fly here and there, like roses. They smile at me, and all the tension and all the confusions will go away, and God gives us peace to work in this institution. I would like to again thank all the Hello City viewers and Ms. Lata. Thank you very much.